Not a fun day, the rest of the day anyway, today here in and around North Texas. Mariel, what do we have on tap?
Unfortunately, not the update that I wanted to bring everyone, but we are now under the moderate risk, which is a level 4 out of the 5 for the severe weather that we're expecting today. So let's go ahead and get right into it. We are expecting some strong to severe storms this afternoon. And I know that, this is separated by 1, 2, 3, and 4, but I want everyone to be on alert this afternoon because we could very well still see the strong to severe storms outside of this risk area, even from Archer City to Albany to Coleman. So this update was brought on because we are expecting widespread strong to severe storms. What that means is that all hazards will be possible. With the strongest of storms, we could see up to baseball-sized hail. With the strongest of storms, our environment could produce up to 75-mile-per-hour wind speeds, and we do also have the correct environment for tornadic activity within this area. This does include the I-35 corridor. This does include Parker, Wise County towards the east into Oklahoma and Arkansas. Here is the latest update with our timeline. So this is around 1 in the afternoon. This is not the main line that moves through. Around 1 in the afternoon, a lot of models indicating that we'll see a few storms popping up. And these storms are going to be individual storms. These could still bring the potential for some large hail. And we're going to notice, though, around 2 or 3 in the afternoon, a few of these storms get clumped together. This is a line of showers and thunderstorms that takes shape all thanks to a cold front pushing into the area. This front is what's going to drive these storms from west to east throughout the afternoon. So let's go ahead and keep going with the timeline here. This is 3 in the afternoon. You can see from Gainesville, Decatur, Mineral Wells, this line becomes a bit better developed there. Along the leading edge of this line is where we could see those strong winds I was talking about, but within this line is where we can see the large hail and the potential for embedded tornadoes as well. So this becomes a bit better developed. This is 3 in the afternoon now. Sherman, Denton to Granbury. This is now 4 in the afternoon. Notice it makes it into the Metroplex around 4 and 5. This is now showing you 6 in the afternoon. It continues to work its way through the Metroplex. This is now 7 in the afternoon. We see this other line kind of develop just to the south. This continues to work its way east. This is 8. And this is about 9. Around 9 in the evening, I'm expecting the bulk of the severe threat for the Metroplex to be winding down, but our eastern counties still under that threat. This is 10 in the evening. This is 11. You see that threat then shift more to east of our area. We're still going to see some lingering rain after this. We're still going to experience some pretty strong winds. As that front pushes, we have this area of low pressure that's going to really increase our winds. That's what's going to cool us down for tomorrow. But this is what we're dealing with now. There are no watches in place. There are no warnings in place. I am expecting there to be both here in the next few hours. I already see quite a bit of development starting up between Mineral Wells, Breckenridge, and Albany. What we have going on is a warm front pushing north through the area, and along this front is where we're seeing these storms popping up. This is not the main line, but these storms could still be on the strong side. So a closer look here, we can see a little bit more lightning starting to develop here north of Highway 80 there, just to the west of Mineral Wells. But at the moment, these do not look severe. They are staying sub-severe. These are the main concerns today. The strong winds, like I mentioned, up to 75-mile-per-hour winds possible. The large hail will be a problem. We could very well see a few tornadoes. We're just in the correct environment for them. And the flooding, it's the lowest risk that we have, but it is still a risk, especially if you find yourself north of Interstate 20 and to the east of I-35. We could easily pick up 1 to 2 inches of rain. With the strongest of storms, they're going to be heavy rain producers. We just have a lot of moisture to work with. You can step outside and feel it almost instantly. So over the next 10 days, we're going to see better conditions, at least for this weekend. Today, I need you to be prepared. We're going to see these watches and warnings come down here in the next few hours, so keep checking back in with us. But at the moment, neither are in place. 60s in store for Friday. It'll be windier. And then this weekend, we're looking at 70s and sunshine. We are going to need it after a day like today, Tashara.